Hello, happy new year. It is currently Sunday, the 1st of January. The whole point of these vlogs is to track my progress, see how I go in 2023. I started a little bit earlier, but I just really want to fall back in love with fitness and moving my body again and eating healthy. And yeah, it's a little project for me, and if I can help people along the way, then that makes me very happy. So yes, the goal in 2023 is to run a half marathon, aka become a runner. Also, I think that's my main fitness goal, at least for now, for the first part of the year. I mean, goals can change all throughout the year. So that's my first goal, and we'll see how it goes. And if you do enjoy, please do let me know. I appreciate any constructive criticism. I am learning, just as much as all of us are every day. But I'm specifically learning about kind of content creation, how I want to portray myself, and doing it in the most natural way as possible. So yeah, any criticism is much appreciated. Or if you have anything that you like in these videos, much appreciated. Any feedback is beautiful. I'm gonna now jump into the footage of training, but welcome to Anna Trains. I just decided to go for a run this morning because I've been super sick for 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, I feel like I'm kind of better. I'm still a little bit coughy, a little bit chesty. But no, compared to what I was so much better. So I was like, okay, I don't feel like I want to go to the gym because it's a little bit late. And I could not be bothered to deal with people this morning. So I was like, I'm going to go for a run instead. What if... I'm not going to say fail, actually. I was going to say what a failure, but it's not a failure. I did something, which is better than nothing, but damn, I feel super unfit. Just because, when you've been sick, just my lungs just feel so, weak and super tight. And, right now they're, burning, and it's not even cold outside, the normal horrible burn you get when you run in the cold. But, I mean, I'm not a natural runner anyway. I normally hate running, but I just want to get better at it, and today was my first step at running. Today I did a run. My phone died, unfortunately, but I did about 2 kilometers with running and walking. There was no way I was going to run all that. I was doing pretty well in terms of oxygen. Oxygen was fine, but my problem always is with running is shin splints. Shin splints, no fine. I stopped running because I feel like sometimes if I run through the shin splints, then they just stay for a very long time. Slow and steady wins the race. Now I put on a wash, I'm gonna have a shower, and then try and have an early night because I have been terrible for having early nights. I've been going to bed at 1 or 2, which is not okay. And then I'm I woke up at 11 today, okay? I'm off work, but I need to get into that good, sweet, sexy routine, you know? I feel like I don't have the routine in a minute, and I need to get into it. I'm so bad at going to bed early and winding down and stuff. I'm just on social media, on my laptop, on my phone, and then straight trying to sleep, and that's just not good for the brain. I was in bed last night and I was damn, I'd love to see my brain on a scan right now to see the activity, or the bits lit up and stuff. But yeah, overall good workout. Good morning. I'm about to go to the gym. I look like an egg. I was do I wash my hair? Last night I was do I wash my hair? But normally I go to the gym in the morning, I'm gonna sweat. Let me wash it after the gym. I had that whole dilemma of do I wash my hair now, later? Do I deal with the grease and look like a bit of an egg? But yeah, so excuse my eggness. I went for the decision to wash it after the gym, so you will have to deal with this. I'm gonna make some breakfast. This is because I actually used to work out a few years ago. I would work out on a completely empty stomach, and I'd be yes, this is fasted cardio, etc, etc. And I'm no dietitian or PT or anything like that, but through my research, I have discovered that maybe that's not the best thing to do, just because it'll spike your cortisol, especially if you're then having like a pre-workout or a coffee is what I would do. I'd have a coffee. I really want to get back into that routine. That's like a kind of a goal of mine in 2023, is to get back into a routine of making breakfast and eating kind of consistently on a routine. Like I said that so many times. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna start having like my breakfast in the morning and having a routine, because especially with like working from home, I feel like I don't ever regularly have breakfast. Like I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, it's fine. Like I'm not really that hungry right now. Like I work next to my kitchen, so I can have breakfast whenever. But then I just feel like I've gotten into really bad habits with that and haven't started eating until like 12 or 1, or I've just skipped breakfast altogether, which was never me. I'd always have breakfast. So times are changing and I'm gonna have some breakfast, and that's gonna get back into that routine, because that's a goal I have for 2023, and I'm gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make some oats. Do I make some oats, or do I have an omelette? I don't know what to have. That's another thing, is that I really want to stop having like sweet breakfast, because that was another thing I mentioned. It was like that was another thing I read. It was like about spiking your cortisol, and then like getting, like if you get really tired in the afternoon, it's because of like a high sugared breakfast or something like that. So I was like, okay, I need to stop having high sugar breakfasts. So I want to try and start having omelettes, but I'm just not in the mood to make an omelette this morning, if I'm completely honest. Oats and a little protein yogurt is much better and faster. And I have the oats here. I have some, these are from Lidl, with some seeds, granola, and oats. So I'm going to have this for the breakfast. Old me would measure as well. I would measure out my oats. But now, today me, no. Where's my milk? So let's put that in the right way. Now we wait. I keep having alarms going off because I was like, I'm gonna wake up at 9:15, 9 o'clock. But then I ended up waking, I had like a terrible night's sleep. I feel like I'm being too active until like the late hours of the evening or early hours of the morning on TikTok and stuff, and it's just like I feel like my mind is not switching off properly, and I'm just like like waking up like, oh, there's things to do. I need to settle down more, because last night I just didn't really sleep well, and I just woke up, I think it was like 7:45 this morning, like feeling like something was urgent. I was like, what's happening? Nothing was happening. So yeah, normally I would just go back to sleep because I was tired and I didn't sleep enough, but I was like, you know what, no, good habits, they start today. I'm gonna get up, because my boyfriend's mother actually told me that she was doing this thing where it's like she has a time that she wakes up every morning, and if she doesn't get to bed at like an early time, well then tough shit, you're gonna have less sleep. I have some water. This breakfast looks so sad. We're looking for quick fuel this morning. Quick fuel. Quick C6Cs. Ugh, I hate plain oats so much, but I didn't have any berries. Where are my berries? Obviously, I haven't been to the gym in like, I want to say like 3.5 weeks, maybe even a month. I was sick. I had a really bad cold because there was like something going around. Everyone was ill. I had that to the point I had like a really bad chesty cough. And then Christmas, and just, yeah, not feeling motivated at all to go. And just not feeling well enough. That's fine. Well, today, yes, I went for a run. And then today, now I'm gonna go to the gym. And I just really want to make sure I stay consistent, because that's one thing I've always struggled with. It's like I'll have a few months or whatever of being like, or even a few weeks or days, depends on the time. And I'm like, yes, like I'm gonna work out like all the time, and I'm like feeling so motivated, and so like I am going to the gym and I'm following through and I'm doing so well. And then like there's other times I just don't have any love for working out. Like that's like the last thing I want to do. Even though I know after working out, I feel great and I'm so happy that I did. I think it's just, I don't know, I find it a little bit more difficult ever since working from home. And that's really weird, because I would think like, oh, you have more time because you work from home. But I feel like because I work from home, it's like, oh, I'll go to bed later and wake up later because I can sleep in. And then I feel guilty going at lunch because I'm like, oh, then I might end up taking too much time. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like a few other people feel the same who work from home. It's like this weird dynamic of like, you have the freedom, but then at the same time, it's just like, you get in your own way. And you also kind of feel guilty for taking more time off. I don't really know. But anyway, Moral of the story is I fell off the bandwagon and this is my attempt of getting back into it. Cheers to that. We'll check back up with each other in the gym. I'll see you there. I'll see you in a bit. So people can definitely see me behind this mirrored window, but you know what? Don't care. I want to get that cool video. Anyway, we went to the gym, did some hip thrusts, did some dynamic stretches. I took it pretty easy with the weight when it came to the hip thrust, just because I didn't want to injure myself. Didn't want to throw myself out for like more time than was necessarily needed. Managed to get up to like, I think it was like 65 kilograms, which was my like PR weight today, which was pretty good. And then did some practicing of some RDLs. I'm so bad at these just because I feel like I can't keep my balance right. So I practiced those. Did some Bulgarian split squats, which I do love. And then some extensions, which always make me look like I'm an idiot, but we went with it. So I'm currently on the spinning bike. I'm already sweating. But basically, I had to do like a little bit of cardio to finish off the workout just because I've been neglecting cardio so much last few months. Hola, buenos dias. And yeah, I was like, I didn't do that much, like with my hip thrusts, for example. I could do so much more weight. Like I think I did like max 105 kilograms for like 13, did it for like 2 sets. So sorry, I'm terrible at working out and speaking at the same time, but this time obviously I've been off like 3.5 weeks, and in April I pushed myself after not working out for so long. You can still hear. This is my lungs feel so tight because of the illness that I had, and it's so hard to breathe and speak. I literally feel like I'm dying. But yeah, basically moral of the story is I'm not pushing myself too much. It's like I always say, it's my motto, it's baby steps. Doing a little bit. I'm happy that I came. I did 65 kilograms hip thrusts max today, which is not terrible, but I didn't want to injure myself because I was out for like 5 or 6 months earlier this year. I'm like, not again. So yes, I'm gonna carry on spinning, try and do 30 minutes and then head home, and that'll be it. Oh, and stretch. I'll make sure I stretch. Okay, I managed to push through and get 30 minutes on the spinning bike. I wanted to quit so bad. It got to like 15 minutes and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. Make it stop. But I was like, no. In 15 minutes, it'll be done. 15 minutes is like nothing. So I was like, just get it done. Get it done. And I got it done. I got it done. And my 30 minutes of cardio for the day. I'm so glossy. Wait, I'm gonna show you my arm, like my hand. I don't know if you can kind of like see the absolute gloss that is on me right now. But I'm done and I'm very happy about that. So now I'm gonna go stretch and then go home and eat. I know it's easy to like give up and stuff and just like not bother finishing and just be like, oh, well, I tried. But try and push yourself a little bit more, because then that's when you see results. If you're always like half-arsing it, you're never gonna see like the results you really want. So yeah, push yourself a little bit more. Don't push yourself to the point you're gonna die, but push yourself like a little bit more over your baseline, and it's definitely worth it. We're not sick and we take some time off. That'll be the first day back. It's so disgusting. But I'm done.